Guys, we have made it to season 2, episode 1. Oh, okay. Hopefully there are a lot of, questions being answered, potentially. But guys, what I really want to actually start out by saying today, guys, is something different. Guys, I've never seen this show. I went through the comments, some of the comments on the last one, and I was just like, bros, I've never seen this show, right? So meaning that I don't know exactly what is important and what is not so important, but yet I am actually paying attention to everything. So if you realize or think that I am not paying attention, I really am, but maybe it just hasn't clicked to me yet that it's important. Example. Another thing is, yes, guys, I have Asperger's autism, meaning that I tend to take everything too literally. I do. I can't help it. I have a problem with understanding overall human nature, by my nature, let's say. But I absolutely attempt to, okay? Apologies if it comes off as I'm being somewhat condescending or not understanding of someone's plight. But I am. As requested, someone said I should go back and look at one of the episodes regarding Sansa to see that it was deeper than what I thought it really was. Yeah, so I went back to the episode to see exactly how this happened, and keep in mind, this was my first time seeing this. A lot of the people commenting are coming from seeing the entire series, and they're expecting me to kind of know which part of it is important and which one isn't. It's my first time seeing this, guys. Based off of me kind of rewatching that segment of with the wolf and the boy and Joffrey and Sansa and the other daughters, that's kind of a boy right now, I think. I have come to realize that I still kind of feel the same way, but her lying really isn't equal to, Joffrey removing the head from Ned. All right? It's not equal. So I'm going to give her, some leeway here, okay? But keep in mind, she still lied. I'm going to make an attempt to open myself up mentally to get past the fact that it's sometimes healthy to forgive people's things, right? But all right, enough talking. Let's jump into this, guys.
Did you like that?
It was well struck, Your Grace.
I already said it was well struck.
Okay. Wait, so he thinks that she's going to be genuine and kind to him now?
Please, have another cup.
You sure, Your Grace?
What?
Yes, to celebrate my name day.
I would be honored, Your Grace.
Okay, so he's going to lose.
Cimmerian, help Sir Donto celebrate my name day.
You can't.
What did you say? Did you say I can't?
Oh, he can and will.
It would be bad luck to kill a man on your name day.
Did you hear, my lady, Sir Dontos? From this day, you'll be my new fool.
She definitely manipulated him, but in a very good way, right? At least she saved the life of another human. Interesting.
And you're going to be bigger than the Hound, but much better looking.
Absolutely.
This one doesn't like me.
Can't imagine why.
My mother and brother are traitors too. I am loyal to my beloved Joffrey.
He's not stupid. See, I don't know. This guy here is starting to wear on me, right? At first I was like, oh, this guy's a terrible person, but he's interesting. His character's solid, right? But now he knows exactly what's going on internally, right? He's playing it smart. I almost trust him slightly.
The city's drowning in refugees, Your Grace, fleeing the war. We have nowhere to house them, and with winter coming, it'll only get worse.
Command the city.
Guys, can winter come already? I want to see what that looks like.
More ravishing than ever, big sister.
So I'm guessing he's the only one that hasn't how do I say this nicely? Penetrated his sister, one of the only brothers who hasn't. Or we're gonna find out that actually happened. Oh God, guys. Interesting.
Your father has named Lord Tyrion to serve as hand in his stead while he fights.
Out! All of you out!
Let me guess. You're gonna tear it up. It's just paper, right?
And if the king listens to what I say, the king Might just get his Uncle Jamie back.
His father. His father.
You love your children. You chopped one's head off and let another escape. Father would be furious.
Tell him. Tell him right now.
Must be to be the disappointing child.
Yeah, for real. This guy here has rose to the top of the family.
Boil this for an hour and drink the tea. Makes all your pain go away.
Yeah, that's a no. I don't trust her.
Don't have any pain.
Lucky for you. Stars don't fall from men. Red comet means one thing, boy. Dragons.
Well, there is a dragon.
Been dead for centuries.
The dragons aren't dead anymore, bro. You guys just don't know yet. Things most likely will be changing pretty fast when they find out that the dragons are back, bro. And one person is controlling them.
What did your brother say about them, Khaleesi?
He said they ate meat.
He didn't tell you what kind of meat.
My brother didn't know anything about dragons. He didn't know anything about anything.
Not at all. Brother was terrible. Glad he's gone. Like, no redeeming qualities.
It's a koi koi.
Eat the horse, bro. You guys are hungry? Horse. Are they like together now or something?
You never.
Because I thought that they called each other like blood of my blood when they were like involved with each other. Okay, so they find a settlement in the middle of nowhere. So literally there are people living on the other side of the wall. It's just that I thought that like the zombies came from the other side of the wall. Apparently there's a settlement on the other side of the wall.
I haven't seen a girl in 6 months.
Keep on not seeing him if I were you.
Right, exactly, bro.
Don't
Relax.
like people messing with his daughters.
I don't like people messing with his wife.
What does he do with his sons?
But what does he do with his sons? 'Cause, I mean, what? Maybe puts them to work, or he could just delete them. Hopefully he's not just deleting them, so he doesn't have competition with the other daughters in his household.
Who's this little girl?
Right.
You're prettier than half my daughters. You got a nice wet between your legs.
Yes.
Where have all the wildlings gone? I could tell you, but I'm thirsty. There's a barrel of Dornish wine on the sledge. Bring it in here. Yes, Commander.
I figured it.
Know where?
Yeah, I mean, imagine, right? This super young stud walks into your village, right, or your settlement, and you're a young lady, and your only really goal in life, unfortunately, is to marry and copulate and have and bear offsprings by your father. That's your only thing to do in life, right? Then out of nowhere, this young strapping gentleman walks in, and of course you're going to be attracted to him, right? Because look, what's your options? You have one option, and that's your father.
You want to know what Mansreader's doing?
Absolutely.
Gathering an army.
For?
What I hear, he's already got more men than any of your southern kings. And where does he plan marching this army? When you're all the way north, there's only one direction to go.
Our husband keeps us safe. Better to live free than die a slave.
Our husband, daddy.
Don't it make you jealous, old man?
No.
See me with all these young wives and you with no one to warm your bed?
No.
Any man lays a hand on one of my wives, he loses their hand.
So now we know what happened to the sons, guys. He doesn't like any male competition, like at all.
Who are you? You steward. You want to lead one day? Well, learn how to follow.
I didn't think he was like trying to stand out too much or anything like that. He was just there. The other guy looked at him and was like, who is this young man? Virile. And then got super jealous.
If you want to stop me, stop me.
Is this like another witch or something, guys?
And that
Like
sword
a priestess
shall
or
be
something,
Lightbringer.
probably.
Stannis Baratheon.
Okay, good. Because listen. I'm not really always confused, guys. Okay. Again, I just don't know really what's happening. generally. Whatever's going on right now, I'm going to guess these are new people. This is the first introduction to this here. We've never seen anyone named Stannis, even though we know who Stannis is. He's the brother of Robert, the late Robert, who should now be the actual king, but he's not.
I serve Stannis. As do I. But loyal service means telling hard truths.
Yeah, like Ned was doing for Robert when he was a hand. Absolutely. You have to tell the truth, be honest, to be real. And then at the end of the day, Robert, on his deathbed, acknowledged that Ned was the honorable one. He was telling the truth. He should have listened to Ned.
The boy Tommen and the girl Marcella being born of incest between Cersei Lannister and her brother Jaime Lannister. By right of birth.
Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. Call him what he is.
Oh, you do this exact
and her
thing.
brother Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer.
If not Renly, your grace, join forces with Robb Stark.
Who'd steal the northern half of my kingdom. I've always served thieves according to their deserts, as you well know.
Wow. All right.
Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Okay, hold on, bro. I would definitely not call Robb Stark a thief. I think he's doing the best he can in the situation that he is currently in. The people that are following him have dubbed him the king. In all actuality, he is not the king. Stannis is the king. Agreed. But you can say it a little nicer, all right?
Owe you an apology, my king.
He also just slipped something into his own drink that he is sipping. So let's see what happens. Okay, so what is happening? And when I say this, I mean this thoroughly. She has to be some type of something. Maybe it hasn't been explained yet. Okay, this guy here consumes something that's obviously filled with poison. He then deletes himself. She drinks it and she stands there and she's like, blah, nothing. She has to be like a witch or like some type of priestess or something, guys.
He's starting to know me.
3 victories don't make you a conqueror.
It's better than 3 defeats.
Oh, his face. In his face. Why are they torturing me? Are they doing this purposely? Are they purposely bringing this man Jaime to the brink of just like annihilation and then just pulling back for the audience? Are they trying to prolong this man's deletion? Ned Stark, his head didn't stay on his body in any type of, lengthy time, sadly. Why are they doing this to me? It is frustrating.
Can't trust anyone in King's Landing. They're all liars. Good liars, bad liars. 1 or 2 great liars.
Okay.
What about you?
He's a great liar, I think.
I'm a slave to the truth.
So. Truth? You're the biggest little liar I have ever met.
Absolutely.
Why do you think I am so little?
I'm being crushed beneath the weight of all that truth.
No. Makes sense, a little bit. Partially.
Your Grace.
I wonder if I might ask you for a favor.
I've always had a hard time trusting eunuchs. Who knows what they want?
The Mockingbird.
Wow.
When boys and girls live in the same home, awkward situations can arise. And when those affections become common knowledge, well, that is an awkward situation. Knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
Seize him. I've changed my mind. Let him go.
Second, my father's bones must be returned to us so he may rest beside his brother and sister in the crypts beneath Winterfell. From this time to the end of time, we are a free and independent kingdom.
Bruh.
The king in the north.
I don't need a servant to do my beheading for me. I will litter the south with Lannister dead.
King Joffrey is a Baratheon, Your Grace.
Oh, is he?
Oh, guys, these are my terms. Really good terms, I might say. They're not going to accept them, but I like where you're going with this. Absolutely.
The Lannisters are going to reject your terms, you know.
Of course.
Obviously.
We can fight them in the field as long as you like. But we won't beat them until you take King's Landing. Men who fought King Robert to free themselves from the yoke of the South. Just like you're doing now.
Take this deal. Take this deal right now.
Son.
They say 1,000,000 rats live in the sewers of King's Landing. Shall we rally them to fight for us?
I understand you don't trust Lord Greyjoy.
I don't trust Lord Greyjoy
Oh,
because...
so that means they're probably suffering from the plague, no doubt, guys. The fact that the woman Shay, she mentioned how it smelled. I'm gonna go ahead and guess probably bubonic plague. Definitely, it's definitely giving bubonic plague vibes. 1,000,000 rats, bro.
Greyjoy for an ally.
All types of plague-ridden
They
fleas.
say 1,000,000 rats live in the sewers of King's Landing. Shall we rally them to fight for us?
I understand you don't trust Lord Greyjoy.
I don't trust Lord Greyjoy because he is not trustworthy.
And now
But
I'm the one...
the son just said he's fighting for freedom, though, so gets to go to war to end a rebellion because they wanted to be free? Well, oh well.
If Renly sides with us, we'll outnumber them 2 to 1. When they feel the jaw's beginning to shut, they'll sue for peace. We'll get the girls back.
By default, you'll get the girls back. Well, maybe one of them, potentially. But I doubt it, because Joffrey basically has like his hook so deeply into Sansa that I don't know if he'll ever let her go at all, regardless of anything. You also can't reason with him, so...
Rob Stark as Uncle Jamie in the first place.
His life
Father Jamie.
We're at war. All our lives are in danger.
Of course it is.
Bruh. Please tell me he's gonna find out.
Foul gossip.
Someone believes it.
Hmm?
Father had other children. Besides me and Tom and Marcella, when he grew tired of you. How many bastards does he have running?
Oh! Do it again. Do it again right now. Bro.
What you just did is punishable by death.
I agree, and you should do it. You should do it.
You'll never do it again.
Do it again right now.
Never.
Do it again right now.
No. Do you have any idea how we're here?
Littlefinger's a fancy man.
Don't call him Littlefinger. He doesn't like it. Lord
But that's his
Baelish.
name, though. Bro. Because we're deleting babies now, bro. Like, do you guys feel good about yourself? I mean, I get it, orders, but you're just going door to door and just like annihilating children and young kids. Seriously, guys, I was wondering how they were going to tie this guy back into the story, and unfortunately, he's right next to Arya. So, so obviously, when they find him, they're going to find her, unless she can play the boy act. Oh, okay. As overall season premiere, solid. It's about as much answered questions as the finale was. Just now, even more stuff loaded on. So, we're going to probably watch episode 2 now, back to back. Obviously, I can't post 2 of them together. For you guys on Patreon, you're going to go ahead and see us do 2 back to back. Overall opinion on this episode here, I do think the episode is very good. A lot of like... underhanded stuff, more backstabbings. The guy Littlefinger is an anomaly to me because I don't know why he decided to start pointing out the same things that got Ned Stark, his head removed. All right. Jaime's still alive. Unfortunately, the wolf did not eat his face yet. Right. They're trying to trade him right now for Arya and Sansa. Guys, this is a troubling show. Okay. As of right now, I'm still very troubled with it and by it, let's say. So as usual, early access comes out generally a couple of days before the release on YouTube. So if you guys actually would like to see the shows earlier in full before we actually release them on YouTube, join the Patreon at the 2nd tier, guys.